Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Sim Shack and me, Sim UK. So something that we were thinking of doing is making an entertaining sort of event for everyone to join in. And in order to do that, the Bank of Sim has invested in a tractor and a plough. And what I'm going to go do now is go and make a little racetrack for all of us to go and race on. So you can see in the top right hand corner we got fields 9, 10 and 20. They now belong to the Bank of Sim, and 10 especially is an enormous hill. So what I want to try and do is create a racetrack that goes all the way up the hill, all the way down the other side, back across with a little wibbly bit, sort of some chicanes or whatever in the middle, and we'll have everybody sort of get involved and just have some fun. Some non-farming fun. So I've bought a tractor. I actually meant to buy two, so I've kind of cocked up there because one is missing. Let me just check and see if I did buy it or not. Ah, so I've only got one. T195 active, default edition. So let's go get another one. We'll come down here, whoops, and we'll just change the color. And we will buy that. Okay, good. There it is. Okay, good. So these are going to be the vehicles that we race in. And I'm very much hoping... Oh, now I can change gear. Oh, do you know what? I think the reason why I can't change gear in my tractor is because it's so old. It started breaking. If that's what they've done, then that's very cool. There are things that Giants do that are cool, but... You know, I expect a certain amount of progression with every new version, and I'm really not impressed with 25 at all. I don't remember asking for fog. I really don't. Right, so let's head on down there to our... Look at this. This is a very posh looking tractor. It'd be nice to see it in the daylight when I can see it properly. So I'll bring both tractors over and we'll see what's going on. But I want to keep this kind of a secret. I mean, if someone discovers it, fair enough. But I'm not going to tell anybody that I'm doing it until I sort of mention the event. I think everybody's having fun on the server. I'm not entirely sure. But... we'll see. It is hard work. It really is hard work. It's very time consuming sometimes. But as long as they're enjoying it, then all is good in the hood. Oh, there's a road through their trees somewhere. No, there's not. Oh, okay. Let's try and sneak our way through. I could have do you know what it is? I bought that plot of land once and I knocked down all the trees to make a path through there. That's why I thought there was a path there. There actually isn't a path there at all, is there? Right, so 27, I've got to head all the way over there then. So field 17, 18, 19, 20, that's where we're going to start. And you can see just how hilly it is over there already. I may need to buy 19 as well. It might end up being a really big racetrack, I don't know. Could be a lot of fun, this. Right, so I'm thinking here's 20. So yeah, maybe 19 is going to be part of the fun. My little tractor I don't think would have got up this hill. And the steepness of the hill, of course, is part of the challenge, part of the race, part of the intended difficulty, so to speak. Right, so I'm not going to start ploughing just yet. Look at that hill there, that's the ridiculous bit. It's going to be incredibly undulating. I'm thinking maybe this big hill here should be the main sort of meeting point, so to speak. It's going to be a challenge for people to get up here. So this is where I had visions of them coming over here. I mean, that could work. That really could work. And the views are spectacular, right? Over the hill and then back down there. Yeah, this could definitely be fun. And then field 9 down there. I don't know what that looks like. But from here, you would be able to see, I hope, all the way around. You'd be able to see all the tractors racing and so on. That's the plan. Right, let me jump in our other tractor and bring it over. As I said, I'm trying to keep it a secret, so it's stupid late at night. Nobody's around. And the racetrack is going to be ploughed. Not cultivated, but ploughed. So it's going to be bumpy and rough and difficult. It's just going to be fun. I was thinking at the end of each year, so July the 1st. July the 1st? I don't know. Maybe January, the end of the in-game year. So January 1st, we could hold the event, and we'll do it every year. I think it could be fun. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe maybe no one else is interested in this idea, and I'm just wasting my time and effort. I don't know. There is a path through here. I bloody knew there was. Well, bloody thought I knew there was. Right, so head towards the massive hill. I want to incorporate these rocks here, these stones. It's definitely got to be a part of the race, because it'll thin things out or force people to decide on which way to go. Oh, but that's... Is it in 17? It kind of is in 17, isn't it? This could be so much fun. It really could. So I'm thinking 7, 8, 17 and 18 and 19. So maybe all 6 of those corners. That's a lot of money to spend. Right, 6:27 in the morning. So fairly soon it should be the right time for me to start making some of the track. So I'll leave this tractor here with his lights on. Get myself into position. Wow, I've got the brakes full on and I'm not slowing down. So down through here. Get back up the hill. Maybe I'll start ploughing at that point. Let's bring up the help menu. I really do wish we had handbrakes in this game. Right. So it's going to be going down that way. I want to go near the tree. In fact, should I go round the tree? That might make things a little more interesting. Right, so in that direction. So let's unfold the plough. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. It's a big old plough. I need to give it a bit more time to straighten up than that. Is that the tree? I think that is the tree, isn't it? Right, let's unfold the plough. Is that it? Quite disappointed. Right, let's go. Bit of light. And create field now. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be quite a challenge in order to create the racetrack in the first place. It's only 6 meters wide. This could be quite a stressful situation, this. I'm getting giddy. I'm kind of excited. I think this is going to be fun. I have to go round twice, though. Whether or not this tractor is strong enough to get back up the other side of the hill, I don't know. I may have to go and get another tractor, so to speak. Like a big one. Because already, look, I'm starting to struggle. So we'll keep these for racing, these medium-sized ones. And I'll go and get the biggest tractor we've got to make the racetrack. Right, to the shop. Large tractor. We need something super powerful. Let's get the Vulture again. Get the biggest engine. Here we go. Electric. Christ almighty, this thing looks lethal. It's at absolutely top speed, and it just wants to keep accelerating. Hell of a vehicle. Right, let's hope it's strong enough to do what I want it to do. Because that is a serious hill up there. Really massive. Oh, that looks so cool. You can see part of the track. That's awesome. I'm getting excited. I'm hoping the guys are going to be as excited about this as I am. And I really hope we can make it a regular thing as well. I think I'd like to buy some of this land over here with all the... You could get some jumps, couldn't you, coming off of the rocks and things. That could be fun. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. So even this is struggling going uphill. And that's not even pulling anything. Let's try it. It wasn't down anymore, was it? Bugger. Okay. Lower the plow. Allow create fields. Let's go. Well, the good news is that it's doing it. That's the important thing. It'll be quite a challenge getting up this hill. I have to come in because I'm getting a bit close to field 8. Oh, this is a struggle. This really is a struggle. Look at that, though. Coming over the top. Look at the drop this side. How mental is that? How is anyone supposed to farm this area? It's just crazy, isn't it? We're going to have so many crashes. People are going to just wipe out down here. This tractor's impressive, though. It's doing the job. Right, let's weave in and out of the trees, I think. That's what we want. Be a nice route through there. Oh, spanner. Don't know why in my head. Uh-oh. In my head, I thought this thing was the other way. Oops. God, it's really difficult to control. Okay. Very tricky. Right, so I must remember the plough is on my left. Not really on my left, is it? It's kind of like just behind me. It's nice. I like that route up there. It kind of is just behind me, isn't it? Now which way? Guess we clear a route through there. See, all of this can be, I hope, seen from up there on 20. Up there on the hill, rather. As we head round towards 20. So I'm going to come uphill slightly in an attempt to let them get some speed down here to get up that next hill. Because I am concerned that this hill is actually going to be too big. I was going to go lower, but got to think about how powerful the tractors are, or more importantly, are not, so to speak. Okay, this looks pretty good. Getting a little bit close to the edge. That's okay. Try and bring it up over the strong bit here. And then we should be able to come round tight and head straight up towards that tree that we started from. Try and put a few minor weaves in it, of course. Should I go through the trees here? This could be interesting, couldn't it? That could cause one or two collisions. Change what appears to be a certain thing. Yeah. Kind of regretting that idea now. There we go. I'll come up as far up here as I can. Not quite going to let me through, is it? It's wide enough for a tractor to come through. Oh, that's so close. We're going to have to fold up. This is getting complicated. So nearly round that tree, isn't it? Go on. Go on. Go on. Yes. Okay. Making a bit of a meal of this, but... Right, let's lower her down. Get the bloody lights on so I can see. Yeah, that's a tricky, tight corner, that. I like it. Well, this is a powerful tractor and it's really, really struggling. Really seriously struggling to do this. Right, up ahead somewhere should be the tree. I think that's the tree there, isn't it? I'm hoping that's the tree. For our first pass. Crikey, where's the start point? Oh. Oh, I went round the wrong tree. Codswallop. So I could leave a little bit of a gap, but not much. That less than that. Okay, so it's going to be 3 runs. And the third time I'll come and try and clean out the middle bit. "12 meters wide should be enough, shouldn't it? I think it's more like 15 anyway. They're only medium-sized tractors. They should be able to cope. Oh, I've just had a brilliant idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to wait until race day. Look at the steepness of that hill. Crazy, right? A bit too close on this side. So this is going to bring the tractors closer together. So they're going to come down that hill at pace. I mean, some of them might even roll when they get to the bottom there, because it's going to be really difficult. Let's try and bring this out a bit wider. That's struggling. Struggling for grip. Lovely. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be, just to create a track. I thought I'll go around twice, that'll be it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Off we go to the races. But it really isn't. It's like a real proper challenge the whole way along. Not just because the tractor could barely cope, but because just trying to keep it, you know, on track, so to speak, is proving incredibly challenging. I'm really excited to see what it's like to race around here. This could be so much fun. It really could. I'm going to put some obstacles in and around. Why is there no track down here? That's most odd. What's happened to that then? It's like a big section of no track. What happened there? It's doing it again. Ah. Well, that must be buggy. So I can't get rid of those flipping things either. I'm going to have to do something there. I'm going to have to make that stand out in another way. Something happened there. I think the plough wants to go down the hill and I want to go alongside it. And we're not quite in agreement as to who's in charge. I'm going to have to come all the way over here then. Because that's gone very sideways. Give it a bit more width on the left here. Right, we're coming up to the very tricky trees. So I do want this to get thin again. So what we'll do is we'll lift the plough, go round, re-engage the plough. That's not quite what I wanted, bugger. Cock that up slightly. Right, so the next time we go round, we should, for the first time, get a really good look or a really good idea of what the racetrack itself is going to look like. This tractor needs a weight on the front or something because it's barely gripping. Right, so don't go round the wrong tree this time. There we go. There's the original track. Right, so now I'm going to just try and make it all one piece. Try and widen it where it needs to be widened. Tidy it up where it needs to be tidied up. So we could have something running down the middle here. That's not an unrealistic expectation. You can see the plough and the tractor genuinely struggling to accommodate what I'm trying to do. I may have to do another run, actually. Looking at it. Maybe I should have upgraded these tires. Oh, I've just had another great idea. Oh, I've just had another great idea. Oh, I wish I could tell you all these things. Can I tell you these things? I can tell you these things, actually. Because this video will not be going live until after the event. Okay, so. That section at the front there, where I went around the tree and I went around the wrong one the first time, that's okay. Because I'm going to turn one of those sections into the pits. And what happens in the pits is, you swap drivers. So we're going to have team drivers. I'm also thinking I could put some jumps and some ramps and stuff in here to make it more challenging, perhaps. And I was thinking, you know, winners could earn money. Oh, do you know what? I could come pick up all these stones, couldn't I? Winners could earn money, or perhaps, better still, they could go a bit wider here. They could win equipment. Okay. Whoa. That should get it this time. Okay. Been a proper struggle to do this, but I think we could do it. It's looking good. Missed the section there. think I got it. I think I got it. On a nice wide section here. I want to encourage overtaking as much as possible, be it on the inside or the outside. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's pretty good. I like how it gets tight here. Might put a fence around it or something just to encourage that tightness. Whoa. Damn. I missed the bit I was trying to get and got the bit I wasn't trying to get. I think it's really difficult to reverse. Nope. Getting that totally wrong. At the same time getting it oh so right. Okay. Let's press on. Oof. So I'm thinking first round, just a simple straightforward race. Second round, a race with the trailer on the back. Perhaps race 3. I'd like to do some baling, you know, some putting bales on a trailer kind of thing, some farmy stuff. This bit actually looks all right to me. I think it's probably wide enough, but I'll just make it a smidge wider. Yeah, so round 1 will be just a straight out race. Round 2 will be tractors with the trailer on. Round 4 will be tractors with bales on. You got to load them up at the beginning, unload them at the end. Something like that. These are the ideas I'm coming up with. We're going to have a mixture of, some of them are day races, some of them are night races. That could be interesting. Try to get the guys to stream their videos or their gameplay as well. Got to try and figure out where this... Yeah, the other side of this. I'm going to have to make it really obvious that you go between the trees. Try and take out some of that foliage if I can. No, it's just not playing ball there, is it? We've got a little bit of a bite. We're going to have to come back through there, tidy that up. So whilst I want the guys to stay on the track, like the track is the track, there is a bit of, you know, like in real racing, if you just go slightly off onto the grass in order to get around somebody, I'm absolutely fine with that. That's not going to be a problem at all. I'm excited to tell him about this, I really am. I like to make this a little bit wider at the top. Encourage racing, so to speak. Plus that hedge is unsightly. Okay. So this is a tricky bit to farm, to plough, because it's extremely hard work for the tractor. The plough wants to go in a completely different direction altogether. So again, I've come in too narrow. That's no good. We have to come out really wide then. I mean, I could put an alternative route round there, couldn't I? It really is tricky to get. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yes. Got it. Come on, baby. We're doing good work here today. We're doing good work. bring the plough up. I think we'll go below it this time. It's going to be easier. Actually, this bit looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the shape and design of this bit. Maybe a bit more width. But not much more width. And then maybe, yeah, I could put a bit more width in here. But again, not much more width. Yeah, that's nice. Come on, little tractor. So yeah, I think I'll make this bit coming up here the pits. And then they've got less uphill drive to have to fight against. So I could take a section more off here, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Right, this should be, in all honesty, what the track looks like. I need to make that bit wider. We'll have this straight, I'll call it. The down straight. Or the straight down, let's call it the straight down. We'll have this nice and wide, so they can get some proper racing going on and not worry too much about the nasty corner that's coming up at the bottom. Ooh. Kicked out wide then. Okay. Do I think it needs to be wider? I don't know. Probably not. Like I say, they can go on the grass. There's nothing stopping them. There's no rule against it. Oh. I may have got it actually. I think I may have got it. Let's see how fast you can get coming down here. Oh yeah. You're going to want to be on the brakes or you're going to be into whatever's over there. And then it's very tight through here. I would like to make this wider. Come on, baby. Yep, and I would like to make this wider. Lovely stuff. Let's bring that out close to the tree. Just uphill. Tight there, isn't it? Bit narrow. Okay, let's bring this deeper down here. Try and make it as obvious as possible which way you got to go. I'd love to get rid of some of those bushes. Go on, go away. No, that one's staying forever. Okay. I'll just get this middle bit, then I'll be happy. Very nice. Well, that seems really tight. Oh. Lost it a bit there. So we'll block this off because that's a mistake, obviously, that section. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be wider. I don't think it's wide enough. More overtaking opportunity, especially if we're going to get like every single person in a tractor, like all against all sort of race. Quite interesting, this, designing a racetrack. It's actually something I've always wanted to do. And interestingly enough, I'm not doing the thing in this that I thought I would do if I ever designed a racetrack, which is a little surprising. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, blimey. That snow is coming in thick and fast, isn't it? So this definitely needs to be wider. Right. I think this is going to be all about making it wider where it needs to be wider now. So I'm thinking a little bit wider down the bottom here wouldn't hurt, would it? Crikey. Trying to keep this thing in a quote-unquote straight line is a lot harder than you might think. Tiny little section there is going to annoy me. Good job. Lovely job. I could also time it, couldn't I? And have fastest lap times and such. Right, let's go get one of the racing tractors and we'll see what it feels like. I'm excited. I really am excited about this. Hopefully it'll get the boys excited as well. Oh, Stewie's just joined. Shall I tell him? I'll tell him. I'm going to tell him. Stewie was a bit disappointed earlier because his game keeps crashing. So hopefully his game won't crash now. I need to save this, don't I? Just in case. We're pushing his PlayStation 4 to the limit. He's getting a PC soon, so he won't have these problems anymore, but yeah, he's a little bit struggling with the PS4 in this regard. Right, let's get him over it. See if he comes in. Got to get cold in here. Right, let's have a go see. So these are the vehicles, default Vultras. Haven't modded them, spec'd them, anything like that. Exactly as they come out of the factory, so to speak. Right, so this will be the starting point. I am wondering, I mean, it's just about wide enough, isn't it? May have to make it wider. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, Stu's coming in. I'm going to wait for Stu. Let's put this in reverse a second. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hello, Stu. How you doing, mate?
I'm alright, you?
I'm pretty good, man. Sorry I put those mods in earlier that weren't console compatible.
No, that's fine.
I got a bit overexcited. One of them was about husbandry, and I was like, ugh! I forgot to check if it was console compatible. So you're getting a lot of crashes, are you, at the moment?
I seem to, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's because I'm heavy on the mod limit or not.
Yeah, it could be that. We've got loads of mods that we're not using. So, we could definitely reduce the number. Maybe that will help.
I can always try and see if it... Yeah, I can always see if it helps.
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's one I definitely would quite like to drop, I think, as long as no one's using it. But we'll have to check. Are you busy?
What, on the farm?
Yeah.
I've got enough to keep me going, yeah.
Can you spare 5 minutes?
Yes?
I'd like to show you something cool.
Why do you want me to head over to your farm?
No, if you can, drop out of your farm for a minute and come and join me at the Banker Sim.
Okay. Alright, it's telling me I need a password.
I think it's realism.
All
If it's,
lowercase.
I think so. If it's not realism, I'll delete the password. Because whenever I set that up was ages ago and I can't really remember.
Wrong password. Try the capitals.
I think it's capitals. Let me...
Let me have a go. The capitals.
It's all right. I could change it. I'm going to change it to stuff. Lowercase.
Okay. So is that good to go now?
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Right. Tab into a vehicle, please, Squire.
Tab into a vehicle.
Hey, hey, hey. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Right, mate. You know you said you like vultures because you can pick the colours and stuff.
Yes.
Well, that started off a whole host of ideas. And what I'm thinking of doing is a yearly farmer's meet. Okay?
Yeah.
So I've spent all night, I was doing it in secret, but I'm so excited I've got to share it with somebody. My head's going to explode. So start your engine up. Get your headlights on. And follow me. So this is going to be a race event. And yeah, you are going to need to use your brakes. I haven't been round here before in these, so I don't know how well they'll handle.
So how long has this took you?
An hour and a half so far.
So is this your farmer's version of the Nürburgring?
Yep.
Behind the trees.
I've tried to make it as interesting as possible. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to line certain areas with buildings or fences or, I don't know, something.
You know, on some corners, depending on limits on slots and that, there's obviously bales.
Yes, exactly. Yes, bales as well. So what I was thinking, like, on the 1st of in-game January, there's a section here where I can't cut the grass out, so you just have to sort of drive through that. But on the 1st of January, I was thinking of in-game January, that is, creating a farmers meet. And we'll all get together, we'll do some games and challenges and stuff, and the winners can win equipment.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds challenging and worthwhile.
Oh, I just noticed there's a bit of track missing there. So you're supposed to go between these trees, okay? It was really hard to do that bit.
All right.
But the idea is to create loads of choke points. And like on some of the straights, I'll put really narrow gate sections in, but 2 of them. So you pick which one you go through, and if you get caught, the person behind you can catch you up and overtake you going through the gate, so to speak.
Yeah.
So up here, there's 2 ways to go. So left is the track. That's the actual racetrack. But I was also thinking we could do team racing. So then you would come up here to the pits and you have to stop in a specific space and swap over with your teammate, and then they go. What do you think?
That sounds good. I'll tell you what, some of these hills are steep, aren't they?
This is why we sort of elected that this section of the map wouldn't be anyone's starting point, because I bought the most expensive tractor in here, put the biggest engine in it, and it struggled like hell the whole way round, so...
That sounds fun.
Yeah. What did you think of the track?
It's definitely going to be challenging.
Yeah. And I sort of went for medium-sized tractors because I didn't want to... I didn't want it too underpowered, but I also didn't want it too overpowered, so to speak.
Yeah, because you want the hills and that to be a challenge.
Hmm. And I thought we could do different sort of different events. So, like, we could obviously just race against each other. And the reason why I picked the vouchers is because you said of all the different colours. So we could have like 6 different vouchers, all different colours, and race them against each other. Equally, we could have an event where you have to put 2 bales on a trailer.
Yeah. A swivel axle trailer. So if you do get it wrong and you got a reverse or something.
Well,
reversing one of them swivel axle trailers will be fun. But say if you go around the corner, hit a tree. You know those trailers that you don't like reversing?
Yeah, I do very well, yeah.
So one of them, if you like came a cropper up against the tree and you got to try and reverse that thing.
Well, whichever trailers we pick, they've got to be really light because these tractors will struggle otherwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, maybe put a bale of hay in the back of a trailer that's got sides on it, but you're not allowed to batten it down.
Yeah, so it can fall out.
Yeah. And if it falls out, you got to go get it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm open to ideas as well, but what do you think so far?
For a startup, yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah? Could be a bit of a giggle, couldn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Bit of off-road tractor racing.
This is up here's the tractor I used to pull it. I think it's an electric tractor. That plough, but yeah, I really struggled with that, I'll be honest. I'm not sure I've got that set up right either.
It is a big plough.
There were certain sections where the plough wanted to go down the hill and I wanted to go up the hill. And we did not agree.
I bet you really need quite a few horsepower to pull this damn thing.
Yeah. I can't remember what this is. It's over 250, I know that much.
Yeah. That'll be about its limit, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely struggling. These are cool. I think these are quite sporty looking.
Definitely sort of racing colours.
Definitely. Yeah, so I was thinking teams-wise, there's going to be Ian and Ash, Spike and Keith, me and you, and then Irvin and Tony, yeah.
Only run away though. Irvin, whoever wants to jump in.
So I need another 2 of these. I'm running out of cash now. This lot was bloody expensive.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But yeah, I mean, the first couple of ones, we could just do them ad hoc. And then afterwards, when we're all making money on our farms, we could, like, agree a certain amount and we all put that money in. And that's what the prizes are bought out of, you know?
Yeah, no, everyone's competitive. It sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm glad you like it.
No, definitely sounds really.
I'm going to wrap up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, take care. Goodbye for now. That's the other.